Moment of silence, please. Thank you. Roll call.
Mrs. Kimball,
Here.
Mr. Murphy. Here. Mrs. Adair,
Here.
Mrs. Vetkovich,
Here.
Mr. Hunter, Ms. Sanderson,
Ms. Anderson is gonna be late.
Mr. Shad.
Present.
Okay, I'd like a motion on the floor for the approval of the agenda excluding OSBA. Mr. Bobo called me last night and said that he had a family emergency and he would have to schedule for another meeting.
I make a motion to approve the agenda for September 10th, 2019, excluding OSBA Mark Bobo.
A second. Any discussion?
Madam President,
Ms. Xavier?
where is the treasurer?
This is the discussion about the
Agenda, I know, and we have treasurer's report on this agenda. Where is the treasurer?
I don't know.
So
He
then,
had,
do
some
we need to
business
make
with-
another adjustment?
Well, we can adjust that. He
He said
he said he
he
has to
said he
do
might be
something
late or he won't be here.
with the teachers, something for the district payroll.
And then, since he's not here, will we have minutes?
No,
So that needs to be adjusted as well.
I'll make a new motion. I'll make a motion for the approval of the agenda for September 10th, 2019, excluding the minutes, Mark Bobo, OSBA, and the treasurer's report.
I'll second that.
any discussion? Roll call,
Ms. Kimball,
yes.
Mr. Murphy,
Yes.
Mrs. Adair,
Yes.
Mrs. Vetkovich,
Yes.
Mr. Hunter,
Yes.
Mr. Shad.
Yes.
Motion approved, 6-1. Or, excuse me, 6-0.
Is there anyone, Mr. Lorenzo, to address the board?
Yes, I have one request, Diane Gonda.
Hi, Diane, you can come forward.
About here.
Wherever you want.
As far as you want. Get up.
Yeah.
So that-
I actually, well, I don't really need a mic.
Well, we need it for the.
Stay closer to this then, so that we
Okay.
So it's good.
Yeah,
Good evening.
good evening.
I'm here to present a letter that was initially issued in May, but we would like to sort of refocus on it. And it is very succinct, and the committee worked on it. So every year in January, on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, an event is held at the First Presbyterian Church in Youngstown, where members of the community come together for a number of different workshops and to hear a keynote speaker share thoughts on the key tenets on which Martin Luther King Jr. lived his life of seeking justice for all and not remaining silent in the presence of injustice. From this workshop, our task force was born. We are a group of concerned citizens from all varieties of life who share the mission statement, reflecting on the ways of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. We seek to restore peace, justice, and tranquility to our community through education, prevention programs, improved relationships, and community action. And I am honored to have been chosen to represent the Criminal Justice Task Force of the committee today. Now that you know who we are, here is the reason we are writing. It has been brought to our attention that the group, Youngstown Urban Minority Alcoholism and Drug Abuse Outreach Program, known as UMADOP for short, has not been included in the school curriculum in the Youngstown City Schools during school hours of operation. It is our understanding that including drug prevention material to students in school curriculum is a requirement by law, and we have seen how well done the curriculum, like the one used by UMadoc, can make a difference in the life of the students and long-term in our community. We are writing to implore you to include UMadoc in your schools and part of the team as you are moving forward in planning for the 2019-20 school year. As we are seeking a better future for Youngstown and for each individual student, we know that you want the same as well. We hope that we can work together to meet this mutual goal. Our task force decided this year that we were going to have a two-pronged approach. One was to examine and check out preventative programming, as well as working on the end for returning citizens. And it is vital that we focus on prevention to stop or help stop the cycle of the criminal justice system of scooping up students and families, and you know, we're working our tails off at the other end trying to put it all back together, but sometimes we forget. We need to prevent it from happening in the first place. And prevention is not sexy. Prevention is tough to do because you cannot prove you're successful if you prevented something from happening in the first place. So we ask that this be considered, and even though drug prevention programming may be embedded in some curriculum somewhere, we feel that an explicit programming is needed for the betterment of our students. And if there is any wellness money or wellness grant or whatever, we would like to see some effort toward prevention. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Can I pass this on? Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, but I'd like a motion on the floor for an executive session for legal advice.
Madam President,
Ms. Xavier?
I move that we suspend our regular business and report to our private quarters for discussion with our legal counsel in executive session.
So you are, I want to make this.
You want me to say it again?
Yeah, but no, I have a question.
Okay.
All of the rest of the business.
No, temporary suspension as we usually do. Well, we'll suspend business at this moment and we will resume when we're done in executive session.
Madam President, if I may,
Mr. Hunter?
the suggestion to suspend business is not necessary. Simply a
Right.
motion to go to executive session using one of the headings here on this sheet. I would suggest number
Well, then you
3.
state the motion, Mr. Hunter.
I certainly can. I move that we go to executive session for a conference with the board's attorney, discuss matters which are the subject of pending or imminent court action.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Ms. Kimball,
Yes?
Mr. Murphy,
Yes.
Ms. Adair,
Yes.
Ms. Savetkovich,
Yes.
Mr. Hunter,
Yes.
Mr. Shack. Yes. Motion approved, 6-0.
We go next door.
Yeah.
We resume the meeting when we return.